Sneaker world. Welcome back, man. Back to the Sneaker Guy podcast. I'm your host, J2 the Cool Soul. Got my crazy homeboy down here.
Crazy homie Eli. That's
Crazy
crazy.
homie Eli down here
That's
once
crazy.
again.
Shout out to the person in the comments.
Yeah, man. You ain't got that name stuck on my boy. Nah.
Yeah, it's so fire. We
Yeah.
gonna do this?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because we ain't working with a lot, right now. Yeah.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn, boy,
yeah. Shout out to Skeeter.
Yeah. But nah, man, today we gonna get into a pair of eights that I think are very dope. Some people slept on them, some people didn't.
If you like, you like. If you don't, you don't.
Yeah, that's always cool. And then we're gonna talk about an Air Jordan scenario that almost happened. And I think it would have changed everything that we see with sneakers today. I think it changes the game for it. Bro may feel a little different, but we're gonna talk about that today too. But first, man, we're gonna start it out with the AQUA 8s, man. Now, I know a lot of people have been waiting for these to come back out. And I've seen a lot of different discussions about this shoe. Some people say they like it. Some people say they don't. A lot of people feel that the gray on the back of it is too gray, that it needs to be a little more darker. And for me, I feel it's fine as it is. You know what I'm saying? I think, honestly, this is the best Aquas I've seen out of all of them.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of like the 07 pair, but...
The 07 pair was dope. Yeah. But I think they really did perfect on this cut. Oh, the cut is perfect. This is I don't say it's good perfect,
but yeah, it's as close as you're going to get. Because I'm really chasing the feeling of that 94 cut when it's a slight slope. If you know, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
With the original weight. Like I was saying, this is a dope shoe, but I would have took the chrome over this.
I mean, now we talking something totally different though. Okay, wait. I'll get me wrong. I like the chromes too. But if you could have got the actual 93 version of this at its super greatest point, you still taking the chromes? Come on, man. The Aquas is something huge.
Only because
that's a tough one. Bro.
I'm a Lakers fan. Psych. I'm a Timberwolves fan.
I was gonna be like, hey, make sure y'all document
So it makes me a Lakers fan because we sold the team to y'all. So really all of those championships are tied to Minneapolis Lakers.
Boo-hoo.
So anyway, in the chrome, my man Kobe reverse slam on who? KG.
That's a classic shoe. I'm not taking that
none
away.
The whole clip, he slam, fall. I'm like, what is that on his feet? Oh my God, it's chrome 8s.
But bruh, we talking 93.
Okay.
AQUA 8s.
You could have gave me a starter jacket with
All-Star game, bro. This is a legendary shoe. This is the second All-Star shoe we're getting to see. Before that was a thing. This is a part of that history.
You missing the point. How many times we seen the chromes?
Once, right?
Okay. How many times we seen this?
This is the third, right?
Third. The original. So there's the OG 93, and then it was what?
07, right?
So basically,
then it was what, the 2015
to 2015.
Yeah, with 2015. So we've seen it 4 times
with the glitter. So yeah, give me the chromes.
Okay, I'm not mad at that. But I'm also saying that this is still a good shoe to have.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not taking away. But I'm just saying for the nostalgia of I got the 07.
Okay.
I skipped on the 15s, and now here we are back for this round because I was chasing the feeling of the 07s, and then 15 came out, and it was a ton of glitter. Like,
yeah, now those were bad.
I went in the store early. I looked at the shoe and I was highly upset because I knew I had just wasted some gas money because I was not going to buy that.
Yeah, now I ain't gonna lie. Nike and Jordan Brand dropped the ball on that one, bro. I had that shoe and I just like,
It's
this
too
is
much
not an
glitter.
Aqua 8, bro. I
It was like
those.
too much glitter. I was like,
So
man,
that's what I'm saying. I feel like they redeemed themselves with this one. Now for me,
I don't feel they redeemed themselves. They did better.
bro, it ain't. All right, put it to you like this. It's not much more you can do to these Aqua 8s that's gonna make it look 10 times better. I don't know what it is with 8s, bro. Like 8s and 9s, it's only so much you do. It ain't like how when we get a pair of 4s, we see it. Like when they redid the 4s, we saw it. The same way when they redid
I just
the 3s.
feel like they didn't put their time into it because you touch it.
All right, let's say it this way. Even if they put their time into it, bro,
A reimagined 8 would be stupid.
I still don't think people are gonna rock with it. I don't even think enough people rock with 8s anyway. They almost treat 8s like they treat 9s.
No, I'm not gonna let you do that.
Man, listen here,
I'm
bro.
not gonna let you do that.
The only 8 that has done something.
Mike never played in the 9, so we can't even.
All right, I give you that.
We can't even.
I take it back from that because he didn't play in the 9s.
I'm not gonna let you treat that the 8 like a step kid.
Listen, now I love the 8s, but 8s don't get the love that it should.
Playoffs did.
That's the only one. That's the only one I seen get the biggest. And wait a minute,
Bugs Bunny's is gonna go nuts.
What time frame did those playoffs come out? That played a key factor, bro.
It's a playoff shoe. It could have came out.
Nope, I'm not giving you that. I've watched many playoff shoes sit, bro.
Which playoff set?
Playoff 13s. I watched that shoe. I watched that shoe sit, bro. No. That shoe was too easy to get. There was no pandemonium for that shoe, bro.
It was. I was there,
bro. I was there. It wasn't crazy, bro.
What store did you go? You was in like Waukegan, Illinois, or
DTLI, bro. It was not crazy for that shoe.
Maine.
I don't even know what I hate that.
Iowa. It's like, bro, that shit.
You be giving credit to stuff, and you know it don't be going crazy.
Shoe is gonna sell.
No, every playoff shoe don't sell.
When did it come out?
I don't even remember when that shoe came out.
Okay, that's gonna say a lot about that,
bro. Listen, I know for a fact. People pick and choose with a lot of shoes, and they did it with this. We watched them do it with this.
They was gonna do that.
No, because all right. No, now let's go back to what we always originally talk about. What's
fours in between there? It was sandwiched.
This was sandwiched.
Undefeated's about to drop.
Bro, the
rare, but they don't mean they ain't gonna say they bred to try.
Bro, but what's your favorite thing? Rare. When something's in a darker tone, cats flock to it. This is a darker tone. They should have flocked to this.
And then you got to put my sandwich theory in there, because this is definitely a sandwich.
We're saying the rare
was. It wasn't even a sandwich. It was sitting outside. Like,
I'm not putting undefeated in this sandwich.
This was some chips. It wasn't even a sandwich because the rares came after this. So it was like, man, this is some chips, but I'm finna wait till this bread, this meat and potatoes come.
So you feel like this was gonna be an easy pass when you seen the lineup that was
yeah, because it's coming after that. Because you got 3 or 4 times to get you got twice to get the undefeateds.
Okay.
And then you had the rares right after that.
Now I will say this: the material on here is nice. Yeah, I give it that.
The weight of that shoe, like I distinctly know, like the weight is there. Like I felt that, like picking it up, I'm like, oh yeah, this one of them. It's this the OG feel. Like I remember the shoe actually having some nice weight to it. So I'm shout out to Jordan Brand for that. But
okay. So you okay? Are you saying this the last time we need to see the Aquas?
Yeah, in like 20 years. Yeah.
All right. Like I say, bro, I think they did good on this shoe. Like I say,
I really feel like this could have been a Chrome, or this could have been
I think we're gonna get the Chrome.
A Bugs Bunny.
Okay, that's it. I got a difference of opinion with that one, and that's like my favorite one. But I almost want to say we don't need that one again.
Why?
I could be just saying that because my pair is still great.
Yeah, I know. Shut up. Might ask you, what's your pair doing?
I just think, look, I think this is still considered a legendary shoe to me, and I
mean,
think
it
didn't
is
get treated like that.
You gotta. The vault is open.
That's a fact.
The timing and when it's dropped played a factor. This come out around Christmas time.
It does differently.
Okay.
I think first of all, I think everything does different once it drops from November to December. Now, November technically to like January, February, because that's when people get their tax money.
January, February, March, and then like the first 2 weeks of April.
Yeah, it had die off by that time. People didn't wear out their money by March.
Depending on when you file and you got to wait on W-2s. So, okay, you see what I'm saying?
So this would have played better in that time frame. It shouldn't have came out now.
Yeah, and it depends on what's behind the shoe,
what's in front,
and what's in front.
I'm not gonna even lie and say that don't play a factor.
Because we just sat up here and did that.
But I think you really have to.
Because what you passed on them, like
I didn't. Okay, technically I did. I did pass.
Tell that lie. You gonna sit up here and just tell the lie? You went past them and got something early. Like you went out your way to pass them. I'm like, you just gonna sit up lie quick, real quick. Like I wasn't there. Like, oh yeah, I got you.
Okay, but I'm gonna tell you why I passed.
Because
I knew what y'all was gonna do. I knew y'all wasn't gonna like these. I'm like,
no,
bro.
You didn't, Jason.
No, listen. I know, bro. Listen, people be playing around when they say they like 8s, dog. I don't want to hear that. You got to be a selected type of person to like 8s. I swear
you're not gonna treat them like they some
no,
twos
bro.
now.
I'm not treating them like twos.
You treat them like they some twos and some 9s.
Listen, I'm definitely really not treating them like that because 8s are high on my list.
You really disrespectful.
8s are high on my list, bro. But I'm talking about everybody else. I'm talking about how everybody else treats 8.
And no, I think it's more of a young cat vibe that ain't feeling them. It was
so that's gonna make it sit a little more.
Yeah, I mean, older cats was coming to get it though.
I don't think it was enough older cats coming.
No, of course not.
That's all I'm saying. So if the younger crowd isn't buying them just as well, I knew I was like, these gonna sit. I got a chance to go back and get these. That's what I was saying. So I knew they was.
You really don't though, because back to school, you got about another 2 weeks under your belt.
I bet I don't. I guarantee you, I can let a month go past.
I bet you don't.
And I bet I can still get this for $250.
Yeah. Oh, you said about you talking about overset? Oh yeah,
yeah, $250 retail.
Somebody bought a pair and we're gonna sell them. Yeah, you can do that.
That's all I'm saying.
Because it's too much coming out.
I know for $250.
But I'm not paying over resale for some shit that I know I looked at and seen it sit.
I see. I don't consider that over retail that much. If I'm saying $250, retail is $220.
The tax is like $242.
Right? All right, so that really ain't that much more. We right in the same ballpark.
Man, that's like 2-3 gallons of gas, bro. That's
we can say that for every shoe we done talked about up here, bro. Every single shoe we done talked about, we can say that.
I'm not taking them losses. I'm looking at it like this $8 that could have went to the next shoe. Like I'm really, I'm really.
Oh my god!
It's chestnut checkers. You don't agree?
I totally
jumped
agree.
out the window and bought something like I
played chess, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
I played chess when it came to the 4s,
and I was like this. I did the cha-cha shot to my 4s. I was just,
I'm not mad.
I was like,
I still had the same smile. My smile did not change. I do not feel bad.
I was able to get a pretzel, lemonade.
That is cool with me. Okay, I got the shoe.
You can do anything.
Put it to you like this, man. Like I say, when I look at these AQUAs, like I say, I really like them because it is a legendary shoe. We're talking,
and not to cut you off, you know how Chicago got the G Fazos?
Okay,
man. Shout out to real people, kin folks. Brandon Smith, man. He died around the time this shoe came out. It was his next shoe he was gonna cop for his collection.
Facts.
And so in my neighborhood, our neighborhood, these are known as the B Smiths. So man, shout out to him.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Love to the Smith family. You know, always salute. So I remember seeing him in his casket. He had these on, and I was just like,
yeah. That's legendary.
Yeah, legendary. And so we cop. So, and then the day they dropped, I'm seeing like a lot of guys that know the family, and they were all posting like, "Man, I got my B Smiths." So
that's dope.
Like Chicago got the G Fazos. These the B Smiths. Salute.
You know see, those are legendary things when I look at shoes like this that make these legendary. And to say this is Jordan's second, shoe as far as hooping in the All-Star game. Because it started with the seven.
You know what I was really shocked at? The fact that they did not consider the All-Star jersey.
I think that should happen with every All-Star shoe starting from 7 on. Every time an All-Star shoe drops, the jersey should drop. That's a given. That's what I'm not gonna say that's what I don't like about this time frame. But I just feel like, damn, if this was the 90s, that would have happened. You know what I'm saying? Even though it was out at that point. So we can't say it's a retro because it was happening at that time. But these are little things that you should have done. Like we should have had the All-Star jersey with the shoe.
And I'm saying, as far as the color scheme should have matched, I feel like Jordan Brand should have, because he didn't wear them after that, did he?
No.
So it should have been the color of the All-Star jersey.
Yeah. I think it felt like that didn't more so come into play until the 11 hit. Because the Columbias matched that jersey way more. I think, you know what? Okay, you know what I really believe? When I look at the 7s and the 8s when they did it for the All-Star game, I think they was really just making the shoe and he just happened to wear it in the All-Star game. I don't think the Bordeaux and these were specifically made for the All-Star game. They just were shoes that were made. You know what I'm saying?
They was next up.
Yeah. I think once we got to the Columbias, it was like, okay, y'all wearing this jersey, this is what your shoe gonna look like for the All-Star game. These shoes just happened to get made, bro. Because the Bordeaux didn't match the jersey.
I guess the theme is fair because it's the All-Star game. Let's do something this.
Yeah, you got to give them a shoe that's a standout. Yeah, I mean, technically,
come out with a gold shoe, a neon green shoe. Yeah, I guess
he should have. Honestly, bro, he should have been wearing All-Star shoes since the 3s. To say that it took the 7s for him to wear an All-Star shoe, that's a long time. Because think about it like this.
I think everybody else was behind them 8-ball too. So I think
they was way behind.
Yeah, the world was just slow with that.
Yeah, they was. Yeah. They definitely was. But it makes it weird because if you go back and look at the 3s, you think of the True Blues. He could have wore that All-Star game, but that didn't happen. Yeah. So now I'm just like, well, what was the True Blue for?
What was the reason? 3s would have been crazy.
That's what I'm saying. That would have been a crazy shoe to wear. That would have been nasty. Just like, okay, when you think of the military force, why didn't he wear that All-Star game?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what were these shoes for then? If he wasn't wearing them All-Star game, they were just shoes that was being made.
I just think, he didn't wear them after the All-Star game. It happened.
And it did the shoe just like this shoe. Like you say, wore it that one time, then it just became a regular shoe.
That's exactly the reason why we need the Chromes. Over these. Outside of the fact that it be Smiths.
Listen, if they would have dropped the Chromes over these, I wouldn't have been mad at that. Because I felt like, all right, we could just get these later. Man, trust me, bro. H just don't do what they need to do. They do for OGs. You know what I'm saying? Like,
if you know, you know.
Yeah, if you know, you know. But like I say, Jordan Brand can give you good quality. Like, it's good quality.
All it take is some hype, and that'll change overnight.
Not right now. We passed the point now.
What you mean?
I don't think there's nothing that can save this shoe as of today.
Travis Scott. Charge. Yeah.
That could possibly happen.
Yeah.
Overnight. That could possibly happen. But listen, I think the quality is good on here. I think it's a remarkable shoe.
Brian, stop playing with me, man. Let me get them Hachi.
Them Hachimura.
Yeah, he playing. He got my size, and he just held them hostage for whatever reason. Let me get those, man. Cause I got these. I got the playoffs. Everything dead stock.
But hey, here's another argument I always love to argue with y'all. Y'all be like, "Oh man, Jordan, they giving out good quality, even when they do. Y'all let it sit.
You let it sit.
So this is good quality.
That's why. That's why they finna start playing. Watch.
Yeah, that's what I don't want to see.
Yeah, they finna start.
They done gave us good quality. Now they finna go back to that BS.
They finna start. The crackhead games about to begin with. Yeah. I'm really thinking, if y'all don't do how they want you to do in the next like month or so,
facts. Because it's looking rough out here, bro.
Because stuff is making it to the rack stores that it shouldn't make it to the rack.
Stuff is making it to the rack stores. It's making it to, like even bro said, Ross and Burlington. Yeah. Like next, you might be able to catch something in the Family Dollar. Just might slip down that far. Like I don't know.
I think if I'm not mistaken, you can go on like Walmart
website. Yeah. You can do that. It's like a third party. They consider it a third party now.
But yeah. I couldn't just see them in the store. Like a lot of evil would go down at Walmart.
Man, hey, put it this way. I hate to say it this way. Jordans might be almost coming to an end. I think we seeing, but I'm not.
You will hit this because you crazy as hell. This is just a time for the economy.
No. I don't think we're going to see a super uprise in Jordans. People are going to still buy them, yes, but it's not going to be held to the high standards no more.
We've seen this before, though,
and I think we're going to see it a little more in this time frame.
I mean, back then we seen it, and it was like, oh dang, I can get these Jordans.
Let me say it this way: I think we're getting close to the point of OGs being done. We ain't got but a few more left, bro.
And they purposely did that. So
OG's gonna run this course.
When they feel like that's done, they gonna hold one, and then they gonna push the other. They gonna beat the hell out of another shoe.
And I think that's what we getting to.
They gonna beat the hell out of a 15. Because you really can't do nothing outside of
OGs. Ain't put you this way.
Outside of 14, nobody really, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But OGs ain't doing what they wanted to do. It didn't do what they thought it was going to do.
That's their fault. They oversaturated the game.
I don't even think it's their fault, bro.
They oversaturated.
So you saying if they would have just took their time and brought it out slowly, that was going to make people love them?
Yeah, because now you're putting everything else in the game now. You got collabs. Then they didn't expect the Air Max 1 for people to love the big bubbles and all that stuff. And then
now you're talking a whole different factor of fans.
No, I'm saying it's all collective though, because it's on top of it. Because you like, wait, hold on, these J's, I had those before, but these big bubbles crazy. Oh, the Pippins here. Oh, here goes a phone posit. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
it's all on top of each other.
But here's a bad thing that I see, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong. When I look at this shoe, or when you look at this shoe, you be like, man, Mike wore this 93 All-Star game. A young cat look at this shoe, he's not saying and feeling that same feeling.
No, yeah, of course.
That's what I'm like. When I look at these, and I look at the youngsters,
that's a gimme though.
They not go, and that's why I think
that's a gimme.
That's why I think the OG shoes are gonna run this last, and I ain't gonna say that's gonna be it.
Well, as long as they got YouTube and for the ones who really paying attention, and
yeah, I get it.
The young ones that are really looking at our foot game when we coming in these spaces and these games, and they trying to look and see what we got on our toes. It still matter to a certain point.
It do.
Because my youngest son is 11.
Okay.
And he's like, he thought this was like so dope. So he didn't see Mike play at all.
Facts.
So it's
some people that still
it's for the love of the game. It's gonna be that, but I agree with you. For the mass part of it, it's not gonna be
there.
The days of you putting out 150,000, 200,000 pairs and they sell out.
Yeah.
And everybody trying to that's over with. You oversaturating the market. That's all I'm saying. So that's why we seeing stuff sit. What they really should have started doing is I'm interested in seeing how these 10s play out. It's gonna tell me all I really need to know about the rest of the year.
Like that's just gonna tell me is it hyped enough. That you know what? I do want to see that.
Yeah,
I want to see are y'all gonna run off the hype
because we ain't seen the 10 in a minute.
10s.
We ain't seen the 10 in a minute,
and
then we're gonna see how the toe cap is
if
factored in or factored out.
Bro, if I see people go ballistic for these 10s, I'ma know for a fact. I'm like, y'all don't really love sneakers because I've watched 10s come out, and I mean when I say bombshell. I mean bombshell. Like
it was always some off-brand colors though that really said like it was like a aqua blue, that tan pair set. Stuff like the red ones didn't sit, the stealths didn't sit.
Okay, I give you that. But people definitely don't like 10s, bro. I know that for a fact. That I know for a fact. And I think people are gonna really buy that shoe based solely off of the hype.
People only like 10s that he played in.
We gonna see, man.
And they released some bogus colors in them 10s, but and the history.
Y'all let us know about these 8s, man. Was it a con for y'all? Was it a drop? Do you think it was a good shoe? Like I said, I think the materials on here are perfect. Like I can't hate on that. I really like the 8s though. Like I said, I go back and cop it. It's a later down the line shoe.
Yeah, he finna get taxed. Watch.
I'll be all right.
Yeah, like man. Let us know if you copping the B Smiths.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we're gonna call them. Rest in peace, bro. Love you. It is what it is on this shoe. People slept on it. I'm glad y'all slept. Cause I got them.
All right, man. We gonna talk about the scenario I had seen online, man. So they said back in '96, Jordan was talking about going to the Knicks. You know, if you've seen The Last Dance, we know it was a lot of controversy in there. And I was like, man, what if Jordan would have went to the New York Knicks in '96? How would this have changed a lot of the colorways from 11, 12, 13, and we even throw 14 in there?
I still say he at first I was saying he's still like, I don't feel like they win until I thought about lineups and what they could possibly be.
Facts.
I still say what I say. We still get some of those shoes in red and black, maybe after his run.
I think differently about that. Listen.
We get Seattle colorways. We get Bucks colorways.
We don't, because we talking strictly 11 going forward. We wouldn't count the 10s because that's 95.
I'm not saying the 10s in general. We still see some Ray Allen joints in there.
Oh, you talking about those? Okay, cool.
The collabs, we still see it in Sacramento. Like we still see it Chicago Bulls.
I don't think we see the Concourse as the very first pair of Pat.
I still think he steps into the Garden with a black and white pair of 11s.
I think he steps into the Garden with a white and blue pair of 11s. I think that, bro. I think all of the scenarios of George we've seen.
Because if that was the case, he would have stepped into the United Center.
Bro, it was still white and black.
The cherries.
It was still white and black.
It would have been the cherry.
Okay, so let's just say, let's say the first shoe is still the Concourse. Cool. What's the second color?
Oh yeah, it goes crazy from there.
Exactly. So where do we go now? Where do we go from after the Concord? What's the next color?
I will tell you this: West Side becomes crazy.
Crazy, don't it?
West Side get real nutty. The surge gets real.
Go crazy in the surge. All right, now hear me out.
Cause I don't even want to think about that, but yeah, that just hit me just then.
Yeah, it kind of just hit me too. That's why I changed my whole scenario in my brain real quick. But I ain't gonna hold you. If he would have dropped a blue and orange 11, oh boy, I think that would have
like coming out the gate.
Yeah,
that changes the whole feel of the shoe though. I think we don't see tuxedo, like we don't see it. At the weddings.
We don't. I think it makes the 11 a little different. It's still gonna be cool, but I think like not seeing that black and red on the 11 would kind of hurt me, cause that's a legendary shoe, bro.
Yeah, bread colorway would be. Yeah, you gotta see like
And imagine not seeing it, because I feel like this.
Oh yeah, I couldn't imagine not seeing a bread 13.
That's what I couldn't imagine not seeing a bread 12. All of those shoes now changes everything. And I told bro,
14.
How does that change the legacy of the sneaker game now? Because you take away those colors and change them to this color. Now you saying blue and orange.
I actually said they don't win. Then bro was like, man, I see them winning. Then I had to think about the lineups and then who would be coming over there possibly.
Exactly.
Or may not.
And now I told bro this. I was like, bro, imagine how the New York Cats gonna go crazy for Jordans, bro. I'm not saying they wasn't already.
I feel like that whole coast over there.
It goes ballistic because now Jordan's over there winning for the Knicks, and they're getting Knicks colorways in Jordans.
And then Florida Gators go nuts. So we gotta see how the college side goes too.
That's a fact. But I truly believe it kind of gives it would give Jordans a kind of a dent in it for me because
it's gonna take away from the legacy because it's gonna be like sour
because we've seen so many black and red shoes.
Yeah,
it being Chicago, we watching them, and then think about it, we don't get to watch them night in night out at this point now.
Oh yeah, so now it's like folktale.
Yeah. Now we gotta hear from the grapevines of what Mike had on that night and how he was killing.
Joker's got to buy cable TV.
Boy, that changes a lot, bro. I think
I really say like the Bulls changed Chicago goes crazy then.
Oh yeah, it's real violent.
Yeah, you up the crime rate because ain't nobody sitting down watching the Bulls play.
Facts. That right there.
Yeah,
plays into.
It'll release the crash out era would have started in '96
real quick.
Yeah,
real quick. And it's just like
because they was already punching crackheads.
Like, yeah, that's a fact, bro.
After winning the championship, we know that for a fact.
Now, bro, just said something really legendary. Like when Mike was playing, I swear to you, everybody was in the house.
It was my
criminals, regular folks, 9 to 5. I trust me. I used to watch Jordan play with my grandmother every night. Grandmothers was watching Mike play.
Yeah,
like this how serious it was. So if you take him away and then you take away the shoe, well, you don't take away the shoe, but you take away the color and the nostalgia of it being from Chicago with those colors, I think it puts a depth in a lot of those shoes we grew up.
It takes a depth. It definitely hurts his career more than it helps it. Yeah.
I just couldn't. I can imagine some of those shoes.
I couldn't imagine life without watching
Mike.
Yeah, like not like really having to really like because everything becomes like really highlights unless they play the Bulls.
Yeah, that's a fact. Or at best they play on Saturday. You catch it on NBC or ABC.
Oh yeah, but
that's rare. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it probably wouldn't because it would have been all his games would have probably been like, what is Mike gonna do with the Knicks?
Yeah.
So he might have had the TV deal.
Yeah. Okay. Man.
Yeah.
Like you say, seeing those 11s in that color or seeing the flu games now being a different color, like I couldn't even picture you calling them the flu game if they was blue and orange. Like that would be, I don't know, that would just be weird to me, bro.
They're not the flu game. He doesn't eat pizza because the best pizza is in New York. Facts. So he's not gonna go to Utah or eat pizza.
I don't think so either.
It would have probably been called the Hoagie game or something.
But think about it. Even if he doesn't get sick, we don't call it anything. It's just a shoe.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, let's say he doesn't get sick. It's just a 12. You know what I'm saying? Like, but man, I know New York cats would have loved.
They probably called it the Jazz 3s or something. Jazz 11s, Jazz 12s.
Yeah. But I mean,
I don't know. It'd have been something. They would have had to come up. He just did something in the game, taunted them, and they would have been called.
They'd have called something. It would have had a name.
Yeah, it'd have had a name because the performance was crazy.
Yeah. But I just think when I look back at a lot of those Jordans, bro, a lot of those are so legendary, not just because of the style, but like bro said, because of the color, him playing here, we seeing him. And
it was like the three-peat. So that's you don't leave the Bulls.
It's almost, and I hate to say it this way, I would almost want to say for that Knicks thing that had happened, Mike would have just had never came to Chicago. Because I wouldn't have want to see 1 through, we'll say 1 through 10.
Yeah, I don't want to see that I don't want to see any other shoe tied to another team.
Exactly. That's the best way to put it. I don't want to see the thing split. You know what I'm saying? Because then we're going to be like, well, 1 through 10 is really the Bulls. The 11 through 14 is really the Knicks.
And
like that would be a scenario.
Right. And that's another reason why LeBron is the GOAT, because he was able to go through all these teams and you still
don't worry about big dog. All that's going to be cut out. Y'all don't got to worry about none of that. All of that is getting erased. It's gonna be like he never said. Right when he be like, that's why LeBron's the. It's gonna be like, well, this has been the last episode of Sneaker God Podcast. I'm just gonna click straight to that. Hey man, I'm not gonna let you come on here and talk this LeBron debacle, man.
Bro, like this is the perfect time to sneak that in there.
He slipped that in there good.
He was listening too. Like
I was like, oh, he might say something for real. I was like, oh, this nigga thought he had one. He thought he caught a goofy.
Oh man.
Okay, but even that's a good scenario to watch LeBron play in Cleveland with all of those legendary shoes at first, and then to see him switch in Miami. Does that taint the shoe?
I actually think his shoe got better because the colorway changed, though.
Okay,
because maybe I'm.
So what if somebody says that about the Jordans? They say it gets better in the Knicks colorways.
I went to Westside, but I don't say orange is blue is better than red and black, and I'm not even affiliated with.
Now I'm gonna tell you what makes the red and black colorways more better. You can wear those with more outfits.
Right.
That once you got that blue and orange, bro, that's stuck to that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
And you almost got to have a reason to wear it.
You do, and I think that's
because it's so of an unnatural combination.
That's a fact.
But then I feel like fashion changed due to Michael Jordan.
That's 100%. But to be more limited with what you can wear is not the same. Like when you got a pair of Jordans, bro, you could almost wear it with almost anything. You can switch up that outfit combination so much more.
Well, considering the time we grew up in, you was down there putting anything on with Mike's or any just shoe in general. Cross colors was a thing.
That was.
So you know what I'm saying? So, but I just still don't see.
Yeah, that one solid blue and orange, like it probably a few in there would have hit. I just don't think all of those would have been a winner.
No.
I don't think all of them would have been a winner.
That's why I say we still get red and black J's, but it's not going to be heavy saturated.
Then they would have had to bring out way more. When I'm saying like,
because look about how many colorways that came out that was Knicks colors. It would have been that amount of Bulls colors. That's what I'm saying.
So okay, we would have had 3 Bulls colors of 11s and 3 Bull colors of Knicks.
However it came out in real life. Yeah, however it came out in real life, we would have had that same number. Because I can't really think of too many orange and blue Jordans right now.
I can't either. Especially 11 through 14.
What was that, the 8s? Some 8s came out.
But think about it. We now only talking.
We talking 11
through
back.
14. Yes. They're the only ones we talking. I've never seen none of those
it was a 14.
It was?
It was a 14. It was all white, but it wasn't that true blue. It was all white with blue on the bottom. It had the orange jump in on the toe cap. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. But like you say, all of that would have to change. They would have to give a little more to that because he's wearing an actual Knicks jersey.
So the last shot is orange and blue shoe now. That's crazy.
Crazy, ain't it?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. All of that legendary stuff to me doesn't flow in the blue and orange.
It just has to be an alternate universe where he gets drafted to the Knicks for that to even remarkably sound
right.
Yeah. Because now you adding a whole dynamic. We messing with lineups, money. Now we in New York. The mob gets involved. Like it's a lot of evil that's come behind that.
Here's a good, even better one. do Chicago still have love for the shoes now that it's now a New York thing?
No, because we always red and black.
Exactly. So we stopped wearing J's for that little moment. Do we hope for a minute?
It's not gonna be wearable like that. You're gonna stop wearing it because the color blocking force you to stop
wearing it. I 100% agree with you.
Like, so you're gonna have some because he's still great, but it's like you ain't gonna beat yourself to death over that. You know what I'm saying?
You wouldn't.
We still go crazy because we at Westside.
That's facts. But even like you say, we still get limited because it's like we not looking to wear blue and orange a lot. Think about it like this: when you got like a black and red shoe, you could almost wear that 3 to 4 times within that week. If it's now blue and orange, you probably slip it in 2 times out of the week.
I don't know. If it's Spirit Week, you go crazy.
If that. But I'm just saying, a regular day, you getting 2 good wears out of it for the week. You ain't gonna wear that motherfucker.
I don't think. Yeah, we didn't really have that much school spirit because we was trying to be fresh,
exactly,
and a lot of clothes weren't coming out. But I'm saying Mike forces these designers
he
to make
the bar?
Orange and blue. Damn near becomes a household color at that point.
Wow. Okay. So he bends the bar to where orange and blue now becomes the hit factor at that time.
Because if he goes somewhere else and win 3 more championships, then you gotta look at the lineup. John Starks, John
Starks, Patrick Ewing, Michael Jordan, Allen Houston,
Latrell Sprewell, Grandmama, Larry Johnson, Charles Oakley, Anthony Mason.
That probably be the greatest lineup. The shoe, so we're saying at this time it's 97 going to 98. So we're saying we're at 13 at this point.
And they're on the end.
Now that shoe probably would look nice in orange and blue.
I don't even say orange and blue. I say blue it out and just give me an orange
Jumpman. Okay, that's solid enough. I wouldn't be mad at that.
Yeah. That'd be like you can't really beat the orange like you want to.
And that's what I don't like about it. Because with that
it's
red,
gonna have to be an orange hit.
You can flow that red through way more than you can flow orange through.
But that's a design.
That's why. Hey, put it this way: I'm just glad it never happened. This scenario we talking about, I'm more so glad it didn't happen because I feel like that changes the dynamics.
It only works if he's drafted to New York.
Facts. And I just think he got drafted where he's supposed to.
Certain players, they say, there's loyalty, but it just don't look right. You going?
It don't.
Like that's like John Stockton and Karl Malone like getting low, like on Utah. You like what?
Yeah, that would be reckless.
Gary Payton getting up out of there early though. We ain't talking about towards the end of his career. We talking about early. Sean Kemp like peace. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's what I say. Those shoes was designed for. I just feel like they was designed for a Bulls jersey. I can't picture it no other way. It was designed for a Bulls jersey. Especially if we talking.
The only way that would have worked again was been Miami, and then Mike definitely doesn't win in Miami. It's too much of a party.
I don't even think it's too much of a party. I just think that lineup. I know it's a party. I'm not saying it's not, but I'm saying I'm looking at the lineup of the team.
I mean, we're talking. Yeah. I mean,
then the shoe works. The
shoe works. You don't win though.
No, you don't.
The lineup. I mean, who over there? Morning.
Tim Hardaway
Morning. You might squeeze one.
It's a little rocky over there at that point. Your boy
Eddie Jones over there.
Harold Miner's there.
Yeah, Eddie Jones.
the original Jordan stopper. No, it was Baby Jordan.
Baby Jordan, yeah.
So yeah, Big Jordan, Baby Jordan over there.
Eddie Jones somewhere in there.
Yeah, he comes in that mix a little later. Nah, they don't get
Brown.
3. They don't get
3. They might steal one.
They might steal one.
They might steal a ring out of there.
They might steal one out of that.
Everybody focus and come to work.
Yeah. I don't see no 3 though.
Pat Riley still over there.
Oh yeah, that's right.
They might get 1 or 2 there. Because somebody gonna get moved.
Yeah.
Somebody, it couldn't be that lineup. Somebody coming up out of there.
Yeah. That shift change might be different, might go over there.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah, he gonna move some pieces around.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it might happen.
It could get out of that, but at least the color.
The shoe is kind of the same. That's what I'm saying.
That would still be great because the shoe, you don't have to change nothing on the shoe. None of these.
I don't see a 3P unless they make some drastic moves.
But I mean, y'all tell us, bro. Would you have liked to see the 11 through 14 in a Knicks color, or do you just prefer it staying? Yeah, me too.
Thumbs down.
Thumbs down. I prefer it just staying the Bulls, but I do want to hear people's scenario because they may feel like, oh, that would have went crazy as far as shoe collectors go. Mm-hmm. That might have been something. I personally don't think it would have, but y'all tell me, bro, what y'all think, bro. Hey man, it's been another good one. Got to talk about these Aquas. He tried to slide that LeBron in here, cutting that right on out when I edited it. No, man. But, hey, this has been another great episode of the Sneaker Guy Podcast. I'm your host, JT the Cool Soul. My homie, Crazy Eli.
Crazy Eli.
Hey.
Crazy homie Eli.
Crazy homie Eli. We out.